Here are 15 things you should be doing on Twitch to grow your Twitch channel. My name is Trui and I make stream and support videos. Stream smarter, not harder. But before I begin, ask me every Tuesday and Friday, 8 PM Central European Time on twitch.tv/Trui. Feel free to hop in and ask anything about streaming. So the first one is have a schedule. I know I've been saying this a lot, but a lot of you still don't have a schedule and just go about their day whenever they feel like it. It's alright if you don't want to grow and you don't want to focus on building a big community. It's totally fine to just do whatever you want. But keep in mind that it's hard for people to join your stream if they don't know when it's gonna happen. So if you want to grow your stream, you gotta have a schedule, because then people know when to actually be there. The second thing is be recognizable. Okay, this might sound a bit weird, but people need to recognize you real quick. And I don't mean like with your face or anything like that. I've heard people say that I have a unique face, so that might help for me. But if you do just have a general standard face, no worries, you can help this by doing some graphics. For me, my colors are pink and blue. And people can recognize me with these colors. So if they see this combination of pink and blue, they might already know it's me. Outside of the recognizable face I may or may not have. I'm still not sure if it's true, but somebody actually said they recognized me from standing in a concert when I visited another concert. So that was a bit creepy. So maybe I do have a recognizable face, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so get recognizable colors, get things that they can recognize. If you see a giant M, you probably know it's McDonald's. If you see this like tick, you probably know it's Nike, because they made themselves recognizable. Not per se because you recognize the person behind the brand, but because you recognize what they've set up for you to recognize. The third one is check your stats. There's a lot of websites you can actually use to check your stats, like Twitch Tracker or Gnome. Probably butchered that name, or Social Blade, and on these websites you can see how well you're growing. But not only that, you can also see how well certain games sit for you. This means that you can see which times are the best times for you to stream. This means you can see which games are the best ones to stream for you, and everything. Like, you can just see what works and what doesn't work. So check the stats. Another way to find out what is working and what isn't working is to actually ask people. So if you have some viewers that come over and hang out in your stream, ask them, hey, what are things you like about my stream and what are things you don't like about my stream? Maybe they have been sharing that with you already, but you have just not noticed it. Make sure to write those down and start improving on the things that they didn't like, and start making the things that they did like more apparent in your stream. Get more of that. Just more of the good things. 4. Review your own streams. Yeah, I thought it was funny to jump in a shot like that. But review your own streams. What I mean with this is just watch your own stream, go about it and see, hey, what are the things I liked about it and what are the things I don't like about it. Just like you ask other people, you can see for yourself what you do and do not like. Sometimes there's things that you notice when you watch your VOD, but you don't actually notice while you're streaming, seeing it in your OBS, like audio levels, but also just maybe you don't talk enough or you talk too much. Nah, that's nothing like too much. You don't talk enough. Or, I don't know, whatever it might be, you might notice it in your VOD, but not while streaming. Did I say 4 or 5? Because it was 5, right? I think it was 5. 6. Networking. I got a whole video explaining what networking is and how you can do this on Twitch right here. So if you want to know more about networking, I definitely recommend watching that one, because it has so much information and if I gotta get over everything in this video, we don't have time for all the other things I wanted to tell. But basically, if you start networking with other streamers, they can give you tips and they can help you out and you can help them out and you will all grow. 7. I'm trying to get creative with these the breaks, but let me know if you guys like it in the description. Try new things. So sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But if you don't try them, you don't know if they're gonna work or not. So I would recommend trying some new things every now and then and hold them on for like a couple of months. This way you have a big enough test to actually see if it works, and not just have them for one stream and never do that again. Because sometimes you might have a bad day because of other reasons than yourself. For example, if soccer is on TV and the World Championships are being played, there is a chance that you have less viewers, and it's not because your content is not good at that moment. People just watching something else at that moment. Or maybe like literally everybody in your community has a birthday party to go to. It's not on you then that you don't get those viewers, because you know, sometimes people just have to be somewhere. 8. Share other hobbies from yourself. So I like to write songs, I play guitar, and sometimes I do these things on stream, or I share them on TikTok, for example. I made this song kind of like making fun of Twitch, and I put that on TikTok. This way I can show a little bit more about myself, which means that people are gonna like me more. Because, you know, I'm not just, I don't know, somebody just talks and nobody actually gets, but I'm actually a person just like you. I can also give something unique because somebody else might not be able to do that or is not gonna do it, and I am going to do it. It doesn't really matter what your hobby is because like a lot of things you can tell about or show, and people will be interested as long as you are ambitious about it. Next one, because I forgot the number. Have a plan for other platforms. I'm not saying you have to be on all the other platforms because it can be really overwhelming to be on all other platforms, but you gotta have to pick at least 1 or 2 other platforms beside from Twitch and see what can I do for that, what kind of content can I make for it, and start learning about those platforms. You don't have to immediately start jumping on them and being super active if you don't understand the platform yet, but start learning and start making your way towards expanding on those platforms as well. The cart was full, but I fixed it. It's not full anymore. The next one. Learn how to use your equipment. This is funny that exactly at that moment my cart went off. But if you know how to use the lighting, it will look better even if you don't have good equipment. If I turn off my lights right now, it doesn't look good even though I got a good camera. If I use like just only half light, it will look different when I use both lights, or just use this light. It will just give a different feel to the video. If I would be a horror streamer, this would be a great setup, I have to say. I like even lighting. But just read things about how to use your webcam, how to use the lights that you have. Even though you have cheap lights, it doesn't matter as long as you know how to use them. Learn how to do cool things in OBS with videos like this playlist all about OBS. Or if you want to improve your audio quality, can do that by just looking at this playlist. Obviously, I got a playlist for that too. I've got a lot of videos about improving your channel here, but that means that you have a chance to work with the equipment you have and make your stream better anyway. Number 11. Why do people actually watch you? This might be a bit hard to answer immediately, but think about what are the things I can offer as a streamer to a person. Why would you watch me? Because if you know that, you know what to concentrate on and how to get more viewers in. 12. Why do people follow? So if they actually come to your stream because they thought it looked good or anything like that, why would they actually decide to click that follow button? And why do some people don't decide to click that follow button? Find this out, same reason, because you know, if you know what you're doing good, you can capitalize on that. Why do people sub? 14. What is your goal as a streamer? If your goal is to just hang out with friends, just do it. Don't worry about growing or anything like that. But maybe your goal is to help people. For me, my goal is to help as many people as I can. So that means that if you come into my stream and you ask anything about streaming, I will try and help you. I want to create this community where everybody tries to help each other grow and improve their streams. Because then everybody can improve and grow their streams and we just get better as a whole. So this means that I really concentrate on answering questions that are being asked in my chat. But if, for example, your goal is to play games with as many people as possible, then you need to say like, hey guys, you can join my game, just add me on Steam, then you can join me in the party. Because then your goal is to make as many friends and play as many games with as many people. Then you need to focus on promoting that. Is your game to make as much money as possible? Promote, subscribe to me. I wouldn't recommend that one though. It's don't do that. But think about the goal that you have as a streamer and make sure that that goal is clear when you stream and you communicate that with people so people know what to expect from the stream. The last one is, what is your niche? What are you doing differently than other people? For me, I like to play casual games. We do a lot of Switch games, so I am in that genre of Switch games and casual games which are family friendly, but we're not for kids. We're not a kids channel, we're not full of 12-year-olds. That's not even allowed on Twitch, Trui. We're just an adult channel, but we focus on audience that likes to chill and not like needs to go into interactive games and shoot and everything like that, but like they just want to relax. I like to keep it family friendly because then if people have kids and they have my stream on in their living room, they can just don't worry about me just, you know, being not family friendly, I guess. But where do you specify yourself in? Do you do a lot of shooters? Do you like horror games? Do you do something crafting? Do you sing? Do you cook? What are you doing different than a lot of other people? It doesn't have to be that nobody else is doing it, as long as not everybody else is doing it. just a smaller piece of the big pie that's called Twitch. I'm pretty sure those are 15 things. I'm not 100% sure because I wasn't counting correctly, but let me know which one you have the most trouble with in the comments. And I want some more opinions of you guys. What kind of video do you guys want to see on this channel? Leave it in the comments as well. And then we're gonna go to this playlist about what to do if you got Twitch affiliate and still want to grow. See you there.